Mirror, mirror on the wall, where will Villians land be going in Magic Kingdom? Welcome to the channel. My name's Katie. I love to report on Disney and other theme parks. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you can see all of my videos. There is a lot of different discrepancies between where this land is actually going to go. Is it going to go on basically where Haunted Mansion is, right next to that? Or is it going on the other side of the railroad tracks across from Big Thunder Mountain? So let's take a ride on both the riverboat and then the train to look at this like grassy, unmodeled land that when you ride on the train, you basically just see trees, and then there's these water holding areas. So this is obviously a lot of bare land unused at this point that could be used for Villains Land or Cars Land or anything else in the future that they want to add. There is this land that is not currently being used by attractions other than the riverboat, which we already know is supposed to be closing to make way for Cars Land. So sit back, relax. Let's take a look at a little bit of the land here on the riverboat, and then we'll take a ride on the train and see what that land currently looks like.
Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mine for gold, but mining seems to have been derailed. They've been working on...
All right, folks, make sure we have our feet fully inside of the train. That's going to be the green bars to your right. Thank you.
New bells and whistles. The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise.
Please make sure your feet are inside of the train, the green bars.
Here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. Folks, we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic... Listen. Hear that?
Metal snake. Peter, it's not a snake. It's a train. Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put. Hey, get back here, Shadow. Shadow.
Oh, we really must find some stronger thread.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of Castle Spire.
Please make sure everyone is seated, including children.
Are in fantasy.
If we have a little one standing, please make sure they are sitting in a lap.
Friends, travelers, children of all ages, we're coming down the track and headed straight for the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your juggling pins, unicycles, and other belongings, and carry your strollers over.
As you're pulling into Fantasyland, please continue to remain fully seated and completely aboard the train. Please do not.
So if we take a closer look at these two maps that I found posted online, this one was on Reddit. You can see the Haunted Mansion is the white building in the center off to the right. So they're saying that obviously they would be filling in the riverboat water area that sits right out front of the Haunted Mansion and putting shops, a restaurant, Villians coaster, and a dark ride all basically in the area in front and behind. Now, if you look at this one that was posted by All Ears Net, this has it kind of behind Haunted Mansion, but then going towards Big Thunder Mountain and then down the left side of the screen, which is currently where Adventureland is. So the grassy area across from what we saw on the train. So what do you think? Are you excited for Villains Land? What has so far been reported was that there would be two major attractions. I believe it was one was a roller coaster and one maybe a younger guest attraction. There would be dining options and shopping. And then we also know that coming this summer over to Hollywood Studios is the Villains show replacing the old Lightning McQueen show.